Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to do a song by Queen, and this is going to be a fairly basic guitar strumming version of Somebody to Love. There's really only 3 parts to this song, and the third part is really the bridge. It's going to give you the basic structure. Of course, like any Queen song, there's a lot more going on in the regular recorded version. This song is really in A flat major. Therefore, you're going to capo your guitar on fret 1, and you're going to play a G chord. I call it super G, and that's going to sound in A flat. It's not a G sharp, it's an A flat. We could get into the reasons why you would call it A flat, not G sharp. Number one, piano players would rather play in 4 flats than play in 6 sharps. And if you remember, the intro is really an a cappella section, so I'll still play the chords for it. The first thing you want to learn how to do is deal with the basic chord progression in the song, which is going to be G, D, F sharp, E minor, and then C. Simple as that. I'm muting while I strum just to keep the chords under control so they don't get too ringy. The song is in a triple meter, so it's not going to be a 4/4 basic strumming pattern. You're best to do like that. So memorize G, D, F sharp, E minor, C add 9. And when it goes Somebody to Love, it'll go C, D, back to G. As we get into the verse, it will go there's that A7 chord. It's functioning as a secondary dominant, meaning we are actually leaving the key of A flat, even though we're playing like we're in G, for a very brief period of time, as it's going to resolve to the D chord, which is the 5 chord of G. Secondary dominants extend chord progression, and they put more variety into the song, so it's not in the same key over and over again, which tends to get boring, although we hear a lot of that in today's music. Just saying. So the first half of the verse, the second half of the verse, where we have I have spent all my years in believing you, it's going to change up a little bit. It'll go G, A, D, C, and I do regular C there. Then we go to the somebody section. Here's the first verse. So you spend a little bit more time on the C and E minor. C. I work hard every day in my life. the second chorus, we're going to have a G7 chord that's going to lead us to the key of C. This is the bridge. So we have another secondary dominant. G turns into G7. I work hard every day of my life, so G7. And then that takes you to the solo. So let's go over the bridge again. We have C. He works hard every day. Then C7. I try. Everybody wants to put me down as F. F minor. Then A7. To D. So as you notice on D, I went D, D sus, and then back to D. So D, D sus 4, D. And then we go into the guitar solo. The guitar solo is the same chord progression as the verse. We'll skip over that and go right to the chorus. Next verse. When I get these little breaks during somebody, I'm always going to mute somebody. Let's go over a couple parts. Let's go over the F to F minor. Let's during the bridge. So F, and again C, C7, try, F, F minor. So the chorus again. For the outro, it's obvious that you would do the same chords as you did at the beginning and for the verse. And you get that famous high vocal part. I'm not doing it. And back to. we will capo on fret 1, which will put you in the key of A flat, which is more of a piano key, not G sharp. There's a difference between A flat and G sharp. That's the name. The notes are the same. However, to be proper and to be in line with piano players, let's call it A flat. So capo 1, you're going to be in first position for most of these chords. The only tough chord I foresee would be going from F to F minor. The strumming pattern is going to be basically could finger pick this song. You can approach it any way you wish. I mean, it's your version of a really great song. I just recommend that you take your time with it, especially if you're doing a solo vocal arrangement. You're going to have to make some decisions. You're not going to have your harmonies, so you may have to interpret the song a little bit different, in a little bit of a unique way. But don't let that stop you from coming up with a really great cover of a song by one of the greatest rock bands for sure, the most complex rock bands that you will find. Their music's a lot of fun to do, and it will stretch your musicianship in every way, and that's what you want. Don't play easy songs for the sake of playing easy songs. Challenge yourself so you learn and grow. Okay, I'll see you, well, soon. Really soon. Okay, bye.